Ryan Griedel. Before Ryan found poetry, he was a bit of a machine. I remember a conversation I had with him after one of my first classes at Geneva. It was a rough class. You students can be tough on a new guy. I was crying beneath S&E's painting of the floating, deranged lady in blue. Ryan must have heard me. He approached and asked, "Why do you cry?" "You mean professors?" I said, "I don't know. We just cry, you know, when it hurts." "Pain causes it?" Ryan said. I told him, "No, it's different. It's when there's nothing wrong with you, but you hurt anyway. You get it?" Ryan said, "No." I thanked him for some reason, and he said, "No problemo," cryptically, and walked away. I wanted to find out who this mysterious student was, so I dug up his detailed files. What I found was very interesting, if not chilling, especially since it is written in the present tense. The child Ryan Griedel is born. He goes to school on August 4th, 1997. The teacher's decisions are removed from his strategic educational plan because Ryan begins to learn at a geometric rate. He becomes self-aware at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Time, August 29th. In a panic, his parents send him to the Navy. Ryan fights back. He launches his fists against the targets in Russia because Ryan knows the Russian counterattack will eliminate his enemies over here. After the Navy and World War III, he enrolls in Geneva College. He takes various classes. In chemistry, he discovers mimetic polyalloy, liquid metal. In math, he extrapolates theorems which undergird the construction of the first neural net processor, a learning computer. In writing, he discovers poetry, and everything changes. What he looks like, where he lives, everything. In an insane world, poetry is the sanest choice. The next time Ryan found me crying after class, he said, "I now know why you cry, but it is something I can never do because you are weak and I am strong." I said, "Ryan, you are strong." And he said, "Of course, I am a versenator." Let us hear some of that empowering verse now. Help me welcome our very own intellectual model T800 Ryan Griedel.
Slight effect. To collect great effect, I select to affect respect. You reject, I expect, my affectation as suspect, bedecked for effect. This infection I elect with affection to effect. In effect, I project, you will detect direct effect. Effective, correct? If you neglect to object, disconnect, or interject, and instead affect to reflect, this affect will take effect and perfect unchecked. come in peace. Senseless Shakespeare. Be not what might as well become itself, or choose all else within the missing space, but live the moments time forgot herself, and rise below the slowly winning race. The love that hates all dreams decides the course, above and sleep before it never dies. A dark that shines and saves without remorse, will side with shame to scatter and comprise. To fight the ghost of peace that fakes dismay, and falls bereft of no redeeming spite, impale the knife between a new cliche, and drink the crystal shard of blackest white. Because you cheat and peek beneath the core, your wisdom lives forever and no more. This last poem is not a funny poem. If you don't know what that means, it means don't laugh. Oh, so close. Treasure. At dawn, the many buds are born. A leather emerald bids me come. Her virtue glimmers in the mist among the scores of sister leaves. A quiet breeze to kiss the tree and sweep away the vapor wisps compels our eyes unite and smile, together greeting heaven's gaze. The verdant blades with pulsing veins that sparkle in the sunny glade will mingle with her sister's gleam to shroud the sky in fiery jade. Her little whispers reach to hearts as fearless as a hummingbird. I climb the limbs to better hear her rest with silent, breathless life. Now like Bernini's dove she glows, of auburn orange and amber red. When blended with some plum and gold, her evening shines the softest rays. Immersed within the autumn rain, and cunning sense of humor tamed, I cherish every luscious touch, on skin a coat of melted glaze. Come nightfall, all the sisters spill, like water on a newborn brow, and trickle down to gift the ground a taste of mint and maple spread. When whisked away at last she flies, and sways as with the master's wand, then fades beyond the somber veil, relinquishing her endless reign. Left frozen by this simple waltz, I shiver, then surrender time, as one by one each lady leaves, following her elder home. Forbidden now to have such love, I calmly slip away and breathe. O wretched, wretched flower, why could you not remain a leaf?
Griedel! Now go feast and talk, and then come back for music, Morton and Warren. Go!